going today?
Good.
That's good. I'm Sarah. I'll be your nurse today. Please take a seat.
Thank you.
How are you going?
I'm pretty good. I've been a bit tired lately.
Okay.
So just wondering if there's any way I could be changing my lifestyle to feel a little bit better.
Absolutely. Wonderful. Okay, so Eileen, if you give your consent, I'd like to take some clinical notes today and just get a better understanding of your lifestyle and what brings you to this point and how we might be able to help. Does that sound good?
It does.
Great. So Eileen, I'd just like to confirm a couple of your details. Would you mind repeating your name to me
Eileen Murphy,
and your date of birth
24th of the 2nd, 1951.
and your address?
48 Villahome Drive Street, Southwood, 2074.
Wonderful. So just to confirm, I've got Eileen Murphy. Your birthday is the 24th of February 1951 and your address 48 Villahome Drive Street, Southwood, 2074.
That's it.
Wonderful. Okay, so Eileen, I'd just like to check, have you got any known allergies at all?
No.
No. Wonderful. Okay, so tell me a little bit about your feeling tired and what you'd like out of this assessment today.
So I've been quite busy with work.
Okay.
I work at a before and after school care for children.
Wonderful.
So yeah, it is good. It keeps me busy.
Yeah.
I definitely like the kids. You have to do a lot, you know.
Yeah.
And I do have 4 children that live nearby, and I have 9 grandchildren.
9 grandchildren,
Yes.
you are busy.
Yes, so they come to see me quite regularly, which is lovely.
That's really wonderful that you've got that company. Do you
Definitely.
find that being in between the school and taking care of the kids after school care as well as the family is a little bit exhausting, or you're really enjoying it?
Yeah, it is. Like it comes both. I am like quite busy and a little bit stressed at times and very
Okay.
tired because of all I do, but I love it.
Wonderful. Okay. So Eileen, tell me a little bit about your living arrangements with the family.
So my 4 children, Megan, Brett and Sean, they all live away with their families, they're married and with children.
Okay.
And then my youngest, Hannah, she lives with me and she's
Oh,
currently doing
wonderful.
a university degree in engineering.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so tell me a bit about Hannah. Do you two get along really well living together?
We do.
Yeah.
She does have a long-term boyfriend that
Okay.
she's thinking of moving in with him. So I am a bit worried about being alone, but with the grandchildren and work,
Yeah.
I think I'll find ways to keep myself busy. And I do
Yeah.
enjoy. I go to the club with my girlfriends
Oh, lovely.
on the weekends, so that's a good
That's
little
good.
social thing that I do.
Wonderful. So Eileen, I do have an understanding that your husband did pass away last year, Bob?
Yes,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm so sorry to hear about that.
Yes. He died from melanoma. So
Okay.
yeah, we were married for nearly 40 years. So that's been, it's only been a year since he
Yeah.
passed. So it's been quite difficult. But I've just gone into work and into looking after children and that. keeps-
Okay, so you're
keeps me
keeping yourself
going. Yeah.
quite busy around that.
Yes,
Okay. And is that, do you feel, could be why you're a little bit nervous about Hannah moving out?
Yeah, I definitely think being lonely and without
Yeah.
not being there, it'll be quite tough.
Yeah.
But I know she needs to live her own life and
Yeah.
with her boyfriend. So
Yeah, absolutely. It's always tricky on that one, isn't it? Okay, so Eileen, I'd just like to ask a couple questions about your current nutrition. What are you doing in regards to your meals and your water intake at the moment?
So I probably don't have the healthiest diet currently. I normally miss breakfast because I have work early, and I lunch is normally a steak sandwich or something quick and easy, and
Yeah.
then dinner I'm often too tired after my day's work to make a meal, so I often get takeout meals.
Okay, and what kind of takeout meals do you find yourself getting?
Normally my favourites are probably Asian or Italian meals.
Okay.
That's probably what I get most regularly.
Yeah, it is always tricky when you're so busy to find that time to plan your meals and prep the appropriate foods to keep you going through such a busy day.
That's it.
Which you might notice that a little bit of your tiredness is actually coming from that lack in nutrition as well. So what are you doing in regards to water intake? Are you drinking much?
Average amount through work.
Yeah.
We get our breaks and that kind of thing.
Okay.
I don't normally have alcohol, so water is my normal drink. But on the
Okay.
weekends, when I'm out with the girls, I do enjoy a glass of wine or two.
Okay.
Probably, let's say 6 or 8 glasses on a night.
Okay.
And then when I am drinking, I often like to have a cigarette. So it's probably 10 or 15 with the girls.
Okay, so you like to go out and have a bit of a girls' night on a Saturday night and a couple drinks and cigarettes to go with that.
Yes.
Yeah, and do you find that's your unwind from work and the busy lifestyle with the family?
Yeah, it is a little bit of a release of, the week's over, and just have a little bit of fun and socialise and get out of the house.
Okay, so what else do you do in regards to socialising, Eileen?
So I go to church, mass on Sunday mornings. I've been very religious my whole life, so I'm very proud of that. And I often like to take my grandchildren, and I insist on them going because I've found it very valuable. But
Yes.
My son Brett, he doesn't connect with it as much, so it puts a bit of a strain on our relationship sometimes.
Okay, yeah, that's understandable. It's great that you get to take the children with you to church to experience that religion. It obviously means quite a lot to you. The strain, again, you do have quite a few stresses going on at the moment, don't you?
Yeah, quite a few,
Yeah.
but you just gotta keep on going for life.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'd like to talk to you about, in regards to the observations that we did take earlier on today, everything is looking pretty good. Your BMI is in a really healthy range, which is great to see. However, one thing I have noticed is that your blood pressure and your heart rate are a little bit elevated. From my understanding of our conversation at the moment, I feel you might be under a little bit of stress, and this could be why. So that could also be having an impact on that feeling of tiredness that you said that you're receiving. So what I'd like to do is just give you a few recommendations, and we'll put together a bit of a plan to help get this underway and get you feeling a little bit better. Does that sound good?
That sounds fantastic.
Wonderful. Okay, so in regards to your dietary requirements, there is an Australian dietary guideline, which is a great thing for you to refer to. Just in regards to making sure you're getting the appropriate amount of fruit, vegetables, grains, and proteins throughout your day, as well as your water intake. So I'd like to give you a copy of that one today. And what I'd also like to do is refer you to one of our dietitians. Now, this is just so you can get a better understanding of what you'll need to fuel your body so that you do start to feel good. You are living a very, very busy lifestyle, and you're going to have to fuel yourself accordingly so that you can get through those days and feel good about them as well. So I'm going to leave you with this one to take home today. And what I'd also like to talk to you about is maybe doing something on the social side of things that will also benefit your health as well. So I know that you very much enjoy going to the club with the girls for a few drinks and a few cigarettes, and that's very understandable to want that unwind. What I'd like to recommend you to is one of our great classes down at the local gym. They actually do a yoga in the park on a Saturday morning. And if you're happy to, and if your friends are happy to join you as well, I thought that might be a great alternative for you, just to get you out and about still in that social setting, and you'll also get a little bit more exercise in your day. Do you feel comfortable with something like that?
Yeah, that sounds like something I could.
Great,
Fun.
great. Because I can definitely provide the numbers for you, and we can also get you set up with a personal trainer if you feel you'd like. The other thing I'd like to recommend with you today, Eileen, is just wondering how you're feeling within yourself, and if the stresses that you are going through and the loss of Bob, if this is something you might like to talk to someone about. It's completely up to you, and if you're comfortable too, but if you'd like to, I'd be most happy to arrange an appointment for you when you're ready, and that might just help relieve a little bit of your stress as well.
Yeah, I definitely think that's something I could do, as it's a big part of my life that I've lost, so it'd be nice to talk to someone about that.
Alright, Eileen, we can definitely organise that one together. And I'm definitely not going to leave you in the lurk or abandon you on this, so I'd like to book another appointment if you'd like to come in and see me again in another fortnight, just so we can follow up and keep an eye on your blood pressure and your heart rate as well. And hopefully with these little changes to your lifestyle, we'll start getting you feeling much more energetic and a lot better within yourself to get through those busy days with all of your family and all of the kids at daycare.
Wonderful.
Does
Thank
that
you
sound
very
good?
much. It does.
Wonderful. Well, it's been a pleasure to have you today, Eileen. I'll leave you with that dietary guideline. I'll book everything in for you, and we will touch base in your appointment in 2 weeks.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
for coming, Eileen. It's been great to see you. You keep well.
Will do.